Welcome to Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. In this video, we're going to be going through my ultimate beginner guide. I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks to help you out when you are playing the game. And that is because I have seen that a lot of people are playing the game now. And I'm going to start this one off with the quest board that is right in front of me. And the very first thing to do is to focus on this quest board, especially when you want to get XP. And that is because when you're getting XP, you're going to be leveling up your characters. You're going to get coins that you're able to spend on packs. And that is going to give you new character variants. So if you take a look at the quest board, you have a bunch of different quests in terms of plants, zombies, and you've also got multiplayer. And I recommend having your active quest list full up at all times. And if you have a look at the bottom, you've got the XP multiplier. For every 5 pins you get, you go up to another multiplier, all the way up to 2 times. And then if you have a look above my character level, at the bottom left, you'll see my XP is currently 1.25. So basically, you can get up to like permanent double XP. And these quests are going to refresh every single day. You'll see I've got things like building 5 teleporters or portals as Rose or the Engineer, winning a game of Turf Takeover, getting 20 kills with any of the Sunflower's beam abilities. And with these, unless a quest says human players, you can just jump into a game of Garden Ops to complete the quests quicker. So if we have a look at the bottom one that I've got active, vanquish 50 zombies as any Sunflower. So if we come over here and we go and we play some Garden Ops, we'll just do solo ops, any map, easy difficulty, we'll jump in. So if we quickly pause it, we go to the quest details, you're going to see that I've done 46 out of 50. If we wait until this wave starts and we get a notification as to where they're coming from, if I try and get myself 4 kills, you are going to see quest complete. So as long as it doesn't say human players, you can do it in Garden Ops and it's really, really easy. And you'll see my XP multiplier there has just gone up to 1.5. So now instead of getting 10 XP for a kill, I would get 15, and that's for every single kill. So make sure you're focusing on your quest board if you're looking for XP and to level up your characters. And next up is to pick the right character for the job. Right now, I'm up close and personal, so a Sunflower is okay. You can do a little bit of healing and stuff. But for an example, if I've got, if I'm trying to defend the garden, they're coming from very long range, then a Sunflower is not going to be that good, so you would rather go with something like a Cactus. Make sure that you are picking the right character for the job, depending on if you're defending, attacking, if you're trying to do healing and stuff. There's a bunch of different characters in this game that you can play on both plants and the zombie side. And next up is, if we go to the multiplayer portal, if you are looking to get yourself coins so you can open packs and you can get yourself some new plants or zombies, you can get new characters to use, what you want to do is jump into Turf Takeover. This is the absolute best mode to get yourself coins. Basically, it's gardens and graveyards from the first game. And if you get a match that lasts a long time, so say you're on the zombie side, you've managed to attack all the way up to them, like the plants having 1 garden left, then a long game is going to get you around 25,000 coins. And if you lose, you're still going to get about 20,000. So if you're looking for coins to open packs and stuff, definitely play Turf Takeover. And next up is, if you're not enjoying your time on a certain team during a match, in the character select screen like we are in now, what you can do is you can press Y on a controller, you can switch teams, and it says unable to switch teams at this time, but as long as the teams are not too unbalanced, you can just switch teams. So if I wanted to play as the zombies, I would switch, and then providing there's enough space and stuff, it would let me switch over and play as the zombies. And next up is, when you are playing in random lobbies, do not expect much from your team at all, even in modes like Turf Takeover. People will just play how they want to play in this game, and oftentimes it's not as a team, even if you're playing a team-based mode. And next up is, if you have a look at the bottom left, you have your character level. When you reach max level, for an example on the plant side, if you go inside the big tree, you are going to see all of your different characters. You can do the exact same thing on the zombie side. And when you reach max level, if you come over to your stats, you can actually promote the characters. And this is going to give you a bunch of goodies like coins and stuff. So make sure when you are reaching max level with a character, you are getting them promoted. And next up is to explore the backyard. This is the backyard where you come before you go into a multiplayer match or Garden Ops or whatever you fancy playing. And make sure you explore this place. There's a lot of different secrets and stuff. You're going to get coins and things like that as you go around. There's like a little football sort of side game, mini game, whatever you can play, which is just out here. And if you want to switch over and play as the zombies, then come to the character booth and press Y to switch teams. Select your zombie, then you can go out on the zombie side. And then you've got like the quest board and everything here, the multiplayer portal. Then if you want to switch back to the plants, it's exactly the same thing. just go into the character select bit, into the little booth, and press Y to switch teams. But make sure you're exploring because there are a lot of different secrets in this game. And next up, if you are struggling a little bit with the aiming and stuff, if you go to your options, go to sensitivity, which is under controls, and you want to change your sensitivity until you are comfortable with what is set on. And the reason I say to do that is because some characters in the game, like the engineer on the zombie side, they're quite easy to control, especially because with their weapons, or at least the base one, they are going to deal splash damage. But if you switch from an engineer to something like a foot soldier, it might be a little bit awkward because the weapon's full auto and your sensitivity, like changing it around, is going to help you a lot when it comes to controlling some of the faster firing weapons. So just make sure you've got your sensitivity set up so that you are comfortable with how fast or slow your character is spinning around and aiming. And next up, if you are struggling to find a match, then come into the multiplayer portal and go to select region and change to another one that has a relatively low ping. I'd say anything under 100 is decent. And the reason I've added this in is because every time I select Europe, you'll see my ping is 22. I can't actually find a match. So what I've had to do is switch over to North America East, and yes, I've got 83 ping, but I am able to go in and out of matches very, very quickly. So if you're struggling to find a game, change the region of the servers you're playing on, and even though you might have a little bit of lag, you're going to be able to get into matches a lot easier. And then the final thing is, don't take this game too seriously. You might die twice as many times as you get kills, or you might lose 5 matches in a row. None of that matters as long as you are having fun. Try a new character, play a different multiplayer modes, try some garden ops, go exploring in the backyard. There is so much to do in this game, so do not stress if you're not having the best time all the time. I've come across new players in this game that are screaming down their headsets because someone hasn't revived them. Just chill. This is a lot more chill than most games you're going to play. You don't need to worry about your kill death ratio. You don't need to worry about your win-loss ratio. Just get out there, pick a character, jump into a multiplayer match or whatever it is you fancy playing, and have fun with the game. And that is my ultimate beginner guide, some tips and tricks to help you guys out in Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. And what we're going to do is leave that video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about this game in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you out. Thank you for watching.